Good morning. It is December 15th, Sunday morning here, and we're up to day 15 of our Advent calendars, getting up there. Thank you for joining me again. So here's the image that we got so far for 3 Cat Max Meowie Catmas. It's really growing in size. I might not be able to show it on camera by the end of the whole set, but we'll do what we can. So let's move it over a little. And look what we have in store for day 15. Oops. Here we go, number 15. So I love all these little organza bags that these are packed in. Must be so. 3Cat Max, who makes these puzzles, is a small company in Georgia. She makes all these puzzles herself. I imagine like this whole advent calendar is handmade. I mean, except for the use of laser cutter, clearly. Here we go. I see a letter R for today's letter. I still don't know what those are about. Is this the kitty cat for today? It's a little curled up kitty with a yellow bubble on its hat. Good morning, Dana. Thank you for joining me. It's good to see you here. I'm loving that I have regulars. Hope your Sunday is going well. All right. I shall stop admiring the pieces and start putting them together. Today's kitty is gray. Here's his little face. And does that go there? No. These pictures are always so intricate. It takes me a little while sometimes to figure out where to get started. This looks like part of his tail. Okay, that joins in. Let's see if I can find its ears. Oh, no. Let's just carry on and put the rest of this together. Is it part of the kitty somehow? This way. So there it is. That shape's making sense now. All right. This brown part does not look like it's part of this rug. Maybe it's a mantle. Here's some red. Not a lot of it. Some more. Is it joined up? No. Okay, how about the green? Okay, that goes in there. And that little bit of blue is here. And Dana says, having coffee, paying bills, that is such a cute puzzle. I agree. It is just pretty, bright colored. Here's the kitty's ears. One more ear. There. So it's sitting on something that looks like a shelf of some kind. So red stuff up here. Let's move that away. That goes in there. So all right, there's a bunch of little knobs that need to go in here. I could use the lines perhaps to help orient me, but I'm not sure what's going on in this picture yet. I also don't know where this kitty goes. All right, maybe work on the yellow stuff. Oh, that's where the R goes. And so this yellow stuff probably means it goes up in this area. But we'll figure it out when the time comes. Does this match up? Yes. Little pieces sometimes fly out of my hands. And I need something that goes in there. There it is. Aha, this is where the kitty goes. So because this is part of a bigger one, sometimes these shapes come strange and long or unwieldy. That's okay. It all joins up in the end. So something goes in here, I'm sure. Do we have that piece? There it is. And then something that hits the bubble. This piece goes in there. And this rounds up the back of the kit. This just keeps going this way. All right. And something below here, perhaps. There we go. We still need to fit up this part, I think. Oh. This finishes up this side with the R in there and then hooks around. So where do these little pieces left go? I want something that hooks in here. Okay. I see where it's going. And this hooks here. And these two go together. Well, how do they join? Oh, this one hooks into this. Where does this go? Oh, under here? Yes. And this last piece goes in here. All right, so look at all those swirlies to connect it. All right, the question is, where does this go? Right in here. There. So big hook around. This looks like a fireplace. Something happening up here. A few more days to go. Very cool. So what we shall do next is, today's an odd day 15th here, so we'll do winter lights number 8. I'm doing this every other day to spread them out. Where's the perforation? Can't find it. There we go. Oh, so this board's getting kind of full, so let's put an extra board over this to work. All right, today's puzzle looks a little more varied. And there's a yellow cab over here, some sky, something purple, something striped and awning perhaps. Some days these puzzles have usually like a lot of windows, a lot of lights. They all have most of them have the ground. I'll just start with that. Give us something to work off. So a bit of tree. All right, while I'm here, let's just put together this awning. It looks like it says candy shop. Oh, so the cab is on the side. That purple thing looks like a front door. I think I need 1 or 2 more sidewalk pieces. Where's the bike? I thought I saw a bicycle. There we go. So, let's finish up the candy shop sign. I keep getting distracted now because there's so many obvious things to work on. And this light blue window. Okay, I haven't finished the ground. Let's see. Bicycle. Taxi cab. Sidewalk sign. There we go. Let's show one more blue piece here. Okay. So building up, that looks like a shop window. This the bit over here. And there's a dark purple something. All right, let's finish up this shop window. Connect. Oh, okay. Somehow. All right. Here we go. There's lights. You can see into the candy store and people are shopping. Not sure how that connects yet. Where's that? Here we go. That's a nice focal point for the image. And we're left with a lot of sky again and lights. All right, so let's try to put together the sky. I don't want to block you. I'll do it down here and move it up. Let's see. I wonder if they use the same cut for all the puzzles. They probably do. I should recognize some of these pieces by now. The New York Puzzle Company 100 pieces puzzles all use the same cut, and that one they're less regular than this. It is easy to start to recognize those after a while because there's a couple of funny shaped pieces. They use the same cut for all their regular 100 pieces that they sell just as puzzles, and for their advent calendar puzzles. That one's a bit pricey. I've done it a couple of years now, but not this year. But me and two friends share the cost, and then we, trade, which I think is a nice way to get to experience something. We don't, it's not a big deal to us to own the puzzles, but we really wanted to do them. And since we live fairly close to each other, it wasn't too hard to make sure we meet up 3 times, or I guess twice in December to trade puzzles. All right, this looks like the top here somewhere. But this year there have been so many other advent calendars on the market. We didn't feel the need to get that one this year. I alone have at least the 4 or 5 I'm doing, and other people who have more than that. And even so, there was still a bunch we had to pass on getting. I mean, it's nice that there's a lot of different options out now for different styles. Like most of mine, except for the 3-Cat Max one, are individual images, because I like just the satisfaction of completing a little picture. The 3-Cat Max one is different because there's it's just a different kind of puzzle. And I know some people, there have been people mentioning how they prefer a big one because there's a satisfaction of seeing it come together, where some people also, like me, prefer single ones. So I'm glad the market is expanding and providing more options for different people. So this looks like, sometimes the bows seem to be on top and sometimes they seem to be below. I just get confused. Oh, the windows seem to be at the side today. So let's finish at the edge. I'm not usually a stickler for finishing the edge before I start on the inside. When speed puzzling, you just want pieces to go together. You don't care how they go together. All right, how does this... Oh, I have a wrong piece there. That should have been obvious to me. Okay, so the rest is just following the skyline and this blue door on it. Oh, shutters. This is pretty. But again, it seems like the thing where they portray in movies where people go shopping in all those shops doesn't really happen anymore these days. Dana says, I like the single ones too. I usually have a larger one going on at the same time, so with limited space, the little ones work better. That is definitely a sentiment I agree with. That's why I have so many foam boards I got from the craft store. I can show you what they look like. So I've just one surface and I just pile everything on top, and it helps with the storage too. Because for my Instagram, I'm keeping the little ones out, but again, I don't have table space to have them all laid out. So for this one, winter lights, I'll put it away in the stack. It's really, really thick, so it picks up easily. And I just have it right here. So we have that. Then we can move on to Gibson's. Oh. And these are the ornament-shaped ones that have a different artist every day. I think it's such a cute idea. That way I'm getting exposed to different artists. I mean, we all have the same feel that we know. A lot of people know Amy Stewart. I really like Nathaniel Mortensen, Dean McAdams. I've done a fair amount of Trevor Mitchell and Stephen Crisp as well. They do the traditional landscape styles, but it's so nice to see other artists. Oh, there's a bit of a signature here. Authors. Oh, there it goes. Janice Daughters, right there. And today, I think it's supposed to be a Christmas stocking. Let's see. There's a lot of nice detail in different areas that should make it a bit faster. Sorry, too low. All right, so there's some tree stuff here. There's the holly. I don't think I've ever seen fresh holly. I once saw fresh mistletoe. I didn't know it was those clumps that you see in trees that are, well, have lost all their leaves for winter, and then they're just these dark clumps left behind. And I thought those were like maybe birds' nests. No, I was told they were actually mistletoe. I grew up in a country that didn't have winter, so I wasn't familiar with the actual things that go on in winter. I suppose in some parts, holly and mistletoe and all these traditional plants are very common. Let's see. Oh, that comes down here. And there's something going on here. Is that a penguin with black and yellow and white? I'm starting to get penguin vibes from this. Maybe not. Penguin. Maybe. Oh, that looks like a penguin face. All right, there's maybe more than one penguin. Let's see. All right, there's some snowflake stuff here. Nope. Some birdhouse-like stuff here. Not just birdhouse, like this birdhouse. Okay. And I recognize all the shapes of it, but I keep forgetting how they go together. I don't have a very good visual memory. So every time I solve a puzzle, it's almost like solving it for the first time, which in competitions is a disadvantage. Because sometimes people see a puzzle and they're like, "Oh, I know this puzzle," and then they do it in super fast time. But I'm like, I think I did that before, but I only improved my time by like 2 minutes. That's happened to me, literally. But that's okay. I know what it is and I work with it. Let's see. I think it's a parent penguin and a baby penguin, maybe emperor penguin. Okay. This goes this way up here. I don't know where this holly piece goes. Did I make it? No, all right. Oh, there's a lantern, not a birdhouse up there. And it's this gift here. Let's put that together. See where it goes. Huh. Oh, the penguin is holding the gift. Let's see. Oh, this holly's on top of the gift. That's why it doesn't go down there. Just a couple more, and then we can admire what we've got. All right, so it's holding a little, maybe a gift tag tied to a twig in its beak. Should be a fish. That would be better. Little robin here, very Christmassy, very wintry, little incongruous, but still very cute. Okay, good morning. We're doing the Gibsons. We just finished this. Oh yes, let's get the puzzle author and title. Day 15, Janice Daughters, Mother's Love. So that's Mama Penguin. And baby penguin, it's super cute. You don't often see penguins in puzzle and Christmas themed things. All right, so next is Peace Relax. This is what we've got so far. Day 1, 2, 3 of 6. So today will be this section here, I presume. Let's get that open. Day 15. Oh, we're really making a lot of progress in this calendar. There's holes everywhere. Where's 15? Oh, right under my hand. Okay, I just did advent calendar. The individual days connected in one big 1,000-piece image. It's so fun to do. I love to do another like it. Kind of Lucio Days look. So you, unlike me, that kind of peter out over December and forget to catch up. You do the days ahead. That's cool. So Tammy, this is the one you're working on doing. This one you're working on doing that. Yeah, this is a. This is a 6-day piece, but Peace Relax most days self-contained. Let's see. I've got this bin here with all the other ones so far. The little canvas, the button, the magnets on my fridge, the keychains. But then sometimes they mix things up and have a multi-day one, like the jar, which took 4 days. They're called Peace Relax here, Peace Relax. But the company that sells it is Pintoo, Pintoo. They're a Taiwanese brand, and most of the puzzles are plastic, maybe all. And you can find them on Amazon. And in fact, the link for this advent calendar should be down below in the description of the video. And they're one of my favorite brands because the puzzles are all really brightly colored, very cute. I like cute puzzles. So if that's your thing, and they are very creative with the kind of objects you put together, because it's not just a flat puzzle. They have a lot of those, but then they have like these sets, for example, these hexagons. They will have a theme of like 6 different hexagons that you can mount on your wall in a wall decoration, or they have plastic vases. I was actually planning at some point to do a video on my collection of plastic puzzles. So that would probably have to be sometime in next year. Because December, I'm doing these advent calendars. January, it's going to be Chinese New Year and a bunch of other things. And I was hoping to do my Asian themed puzzles then. I have to see. It's really a case of so many puzzles, so little time. All right, there seems to be a big yellow ornament here. Let's put that together. Excuse me. There's something that's brown and yellow. Maybe a gingerbread ornament. This seems to have a snowman face, so I'm going to put it right there. That works. This is this gray edge coming down here, so there's a bunch of little things. Alright, so that's a green and red stripes. It's a cracker. Yes, I was talking about crackers yesterday when I did that extra cracker puzzle from Wentworth. I actually have a bunch of others of those. A bunch of little mini Christmas puzzles. Maybe I should do show my collection of mini Christmas puzzles too. Because yes, December, busy time. People want small things that people don't want to give up their puzzling, but they have less time and opportunity to sit down and work on a puzzle in peace, I think. Maybe it's just me. I've hardly done any other puzzles besides the advent calendars in December. Well, thank you, Dana, for putting the name in the comments. It's hard for me to type and puzzle at the same time. Okay, so we've got the gray stuff done. And let's do the colorful stuff. All right, so what do I want to start with? Let's finish up this little bit of a circle. Okay, so this blue stuff is extending down to the next puzzle, which means this here goes together. And this peachy color looks like it's a happy gingerbread face. And up here is, okay, there's something else that's also brownish. Looks like maybe this cookie. Another gingerbread person. Yes. Snap. And these are the bottom of the Christmas costumes. Almost done. And there. It's really nice to touch this. It's, you know how you always do the puzzle rub after you finish a cardboard puzzle? This one is like completely even and so solid. So 2 more days and we'll have a whole picture. And I think that came with like accessories in the main box. This doesn't fit in my little tin anymore. Okay. So we have that. And a was gauge. 15. Looks like there's a snow-covered car in the yard, and the present's landing on top of the car, in the car. Hopefully it didn't smash the windshield. Let's find out. I still probably wouldn't do a 1,000-piece wasgitch, although I think I own at least a couple of them. They're not a speed puzzle. They're definitely a leisure kind of puzzle where you discover the details and the funny little gags that the artists have put in. And there's a lot of yellow in today's picture. But wasgitch has a very unique concept, so that's kind of cool. There's only a few brands that focus on puzzles where the image doesn't match the box. And each of them have a different way of doing it, which is kind of cool. I mean, there's so many different ways. Like one of the popular brands, you probably know it, Case, the Puzzle Twist. And then one of the old ones by Buffalo, it's, oh, you know what? I can't puzzle and talk about it at the same time. But it's a series of the talking jigsaw puzzle, where it's actually you put it together like a all the pieces fit with each other like this. The cut is completely regular throughout the puzzle, but you have to use the text on the puzzle, what people are saying, to try and solve the clues. They make jokes, they ask questions of each other, and you find the corresponding answers. And after you put the whole thing together and you flip it over, it says "Congratulations" on the back when you get it correct, which is kind of a unique concept. It's very old, but it has its fans. You can. I found all my copies on eBay, and I did one of them a few months ago on my channel. So wasgitch falls in that category. Yeah, Puzzle Twist also has a few lines even within its products. There's somewhere the picture changes a little, but it looks mostly like the image on the box. There's somewhere it's a collage and they move elements around, they change the colors. There's some where it's like a scene and they add things to it. Otherwise, it's mostly like the picture. So they have this one which I really liked, but they only ever made one of it, where it was black and white, and then the puzzle itself was a color. And after you finished it in color, you were able to see what the picture was, which was very clever and very cute. I wish they made more of that one. I was a big fan of that specific puzzle. Okay, when I chat, I don't pay attention to what I'm puzzling. I made a person here. There's definitely the vehicle going on. Oh, there definitely seems to be damage to the car. So we have this goes here. All right, orientation. You have met Tony as well. They asked. Tony is very, very friendly, very nice. When I see him at the St. Paul Winter Carnival contest, he comes by and he asks if we found Maynard. Maynard is his company's logo that's always hidden in his puzzles. So sometimes if you find it, he gives you a little gift. I think I've gotten a sticker or a pin from him before. But yes, he loves what he does. He loves the people. It comes across when someone is a happy person enjoying what they're doing. Okay, this is the top, not the side. And this is, so I'm still trying to puzzle and talk at the same time. All right, a lot of less bright colors on this side. Let's pull out the bright colors first. That's usually my technique. I can't focus on non-bright colors when there's bright colors to be done. I get distracted. I sent one of those review the color puzzles to Jeanette last year. Yes, that's exactly. I think there's only one of those in existence, so it would probably be the same one. Is it in my shelf? It's probably upstairs in my other collection shelf. But yes, I think when I see Tony this year, next month, I guess, I have to tell him that maybe he should try and make another one of those. It seems like since the pandemic, the puzzle business has grown so much. that it's hard to keep up. And this is done. Okay, so looks like the car owner came out to take care of the car. This is snow scraper to scrape the snow off the windshield, and this box of very appropriate car products has smashed the windshield. Would you really use all the car detailing products in winter? I think too much into this. The license plate says oops 13, which is so cute. All right. So sorry, human. If you're an animal, you would like your gift. Oh, so I missed that. Dana mentioned that you've seen a black and white one and you would like to get your hands on it. Yes, I don't, in fact, I thought I saw it on his website recently. It may be back in production. The website is puzzletwist.com, I think. And that's the only one black and white one. I don't know if, yeah, you should check it out. I think I finished the jigsaw puzzles for today. Sorry, I've just been talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, escape room puzzles. So Professor Charlie's world tour today has a postcard and a business card. It says Jaguar Cooperation, has a name and a bunch of phone numbers. US, Australia, UK, Canada. I hope I don't actually have to call someone, but let's see. This postcard has a bunch of mailboxes with different number of envelopes in it. And here's the postcard. Let's read it. Oh, lovely. More sun at today's destination. How wonderful. Panama is considered the biggest tax haven in the world. Post office box companies as far as the eyes can see. I met a contact here who took me to my next destination. Maybe you can find him, and he will tell you where. To the best researchers and most creative inventors in the world. Okay, so this must be the Panama flag, and I didn't know that. And now I do. All right, so postcards. I've got a feeling we need to count those. I am going to put my glasses on for this. All right. The first mailbox says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 envelopes, maybe. All right. This one has 1, 2. Let's write this down. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3. I think. And this is 1. So if we convert those into letters, 9 is the ninth letter of the alphabet is I, 4 is D, 3 is C, and I is A. That doesn't spell anything. It's not one letter off from anything I know either. Although that could be Inca. Wait, is the height of the envelope important? Is that like signifying that's like 13 instead of 4? No, because then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4 tall and 5 small, which would be 45. So, I'm just going to write those down in case. 1, 3, 25, 45, and 10 big ones. 45 doesn't turn into a letter using this method, so I don't like that. Although, wait, there's a taller one in the middle. Maybe it breaks it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6 and 3. F and C. Nope. Also, we didn't use this Jaguar Cooperation card. All right, that's got to be important. Jaguar Cooperation. Oh, maybe I'm just pulling up these numbers from the name. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The first letter will be O. The fourth letter will be U. 3 will be G, and that is not any better. We got 4 color flags. Put 4 countries. Should I call this number? All right. Let's look at what area code is 786. It's Miami. That is probably a real phone number. I'm going to try it. Hopefully I'm not prank calling someone, but surely they wouldn't put somebody's real phone number in it, right? All right, let's call it on speakerphone.
Jaguar Corporation, Jackson speaking. Oh, so you were with Charlie? Yes, he was here, but then he followed another clue and left. You have to identify yourself using the 4-digit code. Charlie told me that he gave you the necessary information. Please hurry. The sun will be setting soon, and then the sky will be bathed in a crimson light that will reflect the broad fields of the countryside. Panama is so beautiful, I definitely don't want to miss it. Please enter the 4-digit code now using your telephone keypad. Then I will give you the rest of the information. Very good. You've been able to verify your identity. Professor Charlie asked me to tell you the following so that you know which country he traveled to. Maybe you should take notes. One of my neighboring countries has a population of almost 50 million. Another neighbor has a population of fewer than 10 million. I am the country with the largest area on my continent. The official language is neither English, nor Spanish, nor Chinese. In my country, we celebrate a famous, colorful festival every February. I wish you continued success.
All right, that was interesting. We got to make a phone call, and I chose he emphasized some words when he said sun, sky, red, and field, which I noticed corresponded to the colors of the flag, where the sun was yellow, the sky was blue, red, and then field was green. That's why I chose to order 1394 when he asked for the code. Okay, so I wasn't entirely certain of what he was saying, but when he said the colorful festival, I think he's referring to Holi. I don't know when it's celebrated, but the other things, not English, Spanish, or Chinese, I think the country is India. So let's see what we got. We don't have a lot of envelopes left. So is India one of the options? Actually, maybe not. 3, 6, 9. All right. Wait. Brazil. The colorful festival might be Carnival, because it's Carnival usually before. Yeah, it's a very populous country. It's not English, Spanish, or Chinese. Yes. Let's see. It's day 16. And it is. Yay. I must say, I liked today's one. The making a phone call is a cute, different kind of puzzle. And I'm impressed because I bought this a while back, and it's still, I'm glad they're maintaining that phone number. But if in 10 years' time you try this, and you might get stuck and not be able to continue. Well, that's a problem with puzzles that require other outside things like a website or an app, which after some time it decays and you're no longer able to access. But such is life. Let's move on. It was very cool, Dana, and I'm glad you all were able to see it with me. So December 15th. It looks like a chessboard, but now I remember the pad code. There might be a pad code in here. I think I see one here. All right, so let's look. I was just looking at my own chessboard in my board game shelf. I've been trying to do spring cleaning early. I haven't played chess in a really long time, and I thought I should get rid of it, but we'll see. All right, the pet code here, I think it's the long L and the short 2. Given that it needs a bar of 4, I think this is the only place it falls, which means the 3 numbers would be these 3. So looking back at the pet code reference, it would be numbers 3, 9, 8. So now we got to scan this thing again. Where's my QR code? And oh wait, no, call pet. And I've forgotten the code. It was 398. 398. Send. Ah, I love this riddle. Here's how it works. When the king flees from his dungeon, the queen follows, and the rider closes the procession. Here, the king has a cross on his head, so it's this one. And the queen is here with a crown, and a rider must be the knight on a horse. So the dungeon. What constitutes the dungeon? Is the rook a castle the dungeon? If it's fleeing, which direction? Does it go this way? And the queen follows, and the rider closes the procession. And what are we trying to solve here? Are we putting... Enter the coordinates in the right order in the form A1, B2, C3, D4. Oh, maybe I'm just entering the coordinates of the 4 pieces. So when the king, which is E4, I'm going to write these down and just type them all in later. So E4, dungeon, I guess maybe it's the rook. A3, no, B3. I never learned why it's called a rook. Queen will be G6. And then knight will be C6. I can't write. All right, let's try that. E4, B3, G6, C6. Confirm? Wrong answer. I hope it's not a capitalization. E4, B3, G6. I doubt it's capitalization, but I have to check, right? All right. So we had the pat. Let's get a hint. I might need some pat on this one, which we did. Pat seems to indicate order for the pieces on this board, which we got. Oh, really? That's all the hints we're getting. Let's look at this. The king, these from his, this, did I misinterpret the order? King, dungeon, queen, rider. I didn't get the pieces wrong, I'm certain of that. Well, let's try show answer. Would you like to see the solution? Yes, I give up. Wait, there's 2 series of clues. I am confused. B3, C6. So B3, C6. So did I just get the order? Why are there so many? Did I miss half the story? No. All right, show explanation. We got the paths, we got the coordinates. All right, we deduce that first comes the rook in the dungeon in B3. It's not the order in the text. All right, I'm going to read the solution. We deduce that first comes the rook to the dungeon in B3, then the knight rider in C6, then the queen in G6, and ending with the king in E4. The opposite direction also works, depending on how we interpreted Pat's words. If you're still stuck or have spotted an error, go to the forum. That does seem completely different from what the... Oh, well. I will accept it and move along. Maybe I'll look at the forum when we're offline. Okay, so moving to my favorite one. I don't want to spend too much time on this. It's a storybook. Today is day 15, so let's flip there. I'm supposed to tear these out, but there'll just be paper all over my room if that's the case. Okay, today's a long story. You enter the next room and find yourself amidst a variety of spotlights and lamps. Large, medium, and small lights for hanging, panning, and dimming and spotlight casting. This must be the lighting department of the Warner Sisters Studios. Suddenly you flinch. Somehow you feel like there was a movement at the back of the hall. You narrow your eyes. Is that a person? Yes, indeed. A good distance from you, between some headlights, is a stooped, silver-haired woman. She is wearing an elegant pink scarf. She keeps staring at you. Could she be the kidnapping victim? Is she the star of the Christmas film? It must be. It seems the missing star is an elderly leading lady. Your heart is pounding in your throat as you cautiously approach her. Stop, she orders instantly. Not a step further, or Louis will kill me. Shocked, you pause where you stand. You want to ask her so many questions, but your throat is tight. The lady speaks quickly and urgently. I can't talk for long. The consequences will be unimaginable if it's discovered that I have contacted you. I just wanted to say, without you, all is lost. So please don't give up. Do not give up. She glances over her bony little shoulder as if afraid that someone could come through the door behind her at any point. Then she looks at you again. By the way, they locked one set completely. They want to confuse you. The door cannot be opened. You simply have to take the key from the jewelry box. But that is not relevant right now. Right now, it's all about bringing light into the darkness. Again, she looks over her shoulder. Another tip. Do you have a flashlight with you? You will need it at some point. Maybe soon. Wait a minute. I think I hear Louis. I have to get out of here. With a surprisingly quick movement, the old lady opens the door behind her, slips through, and closes it with one soft click. Only now do you wake up from your stupor. You rush after her, push the handle down, and rattle it with frustration. Locked. Eyes wide, you lean against the wall and gather your thoughts. It seems as though the leading lady is on the run from a man named Louis. But why did she run away again? Maybe this Louis is already hot on her heels, or worse, because she is under observation and only able to sneak away for a short time. So many unanswered questions, but pondering it doesn't help. If you want to ask her, you have to go after her. It has never been more urgent to find the next door code. All right, let's open door 15. Where was door 15? Here. And she said we need a flashlight, probably soon. Let's look inside. Oh, there's things from previous days slipped through the back. There's a lightsaber from one of the previous days. So I'm not sure there's anything in there we actually need. But let's look at this. Search for the brightest glow. Look right into the middle. Left to right into the light will help you solve this riddle. Please glow in the dark. I have a flashlight. Let's see. Also my phone. So flashlight on. And searching in there. I don't actually see anything. If I take this away and look inside, it still looks dark in there. Look at me peering into a little box. All right, search for the brightest glow. Is there somewhere else on this box, perhaps, that something glows? Look right into the middle. Wait. There's a little thing here. It's bright, it's glowing. It's suspicious. I'm going to poke a hole in it. I don't know. I don't have any way of knowing if this is the right thing to do. And then I'm going to... into the light. I mean, if I look into there, that's looking into the light, isn't it? And it's really dark in there. Okay, I'm going to shine my flashlight in for a second, and maybe it is glow in the dark. All right, let's peek in. Oh God, no, I can't see anything. Oh, this is. Oh goodness gracious! Wait a minute. I think I spotted something. Oh, this is extremely challenging. Do I have to cheat and open this up bigger so that my eyes can see it? This thing doesn't want to fold, stay closed. Fold. There. It's yelling at inanimate objects, so it works. All right, shining a light in something shiny in there because the pictures, the paper surface is shiny. I feel like I need a laser pointer or something. Look straight into the middle. Okay, look, goes right into the middle. I just feel like I'm getting blinded. Why doesn't my flashlight go in properly? Maybe I need a different flashlight. One of a bigger. I'm going to come right back. Get one again. So this is a household emergency light. Let's see if this works any better. I'm not confident it's doing that. Still very dim in there. Just not enough light going in. All right. Maybe I need to wait. Okay. Oh, there's a very big light on the front here. Maybe that's something. Before I completely give up on that. Wait, if I shine a light through it, what happens? I'm very confused. I see a button. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So you guys can see it too. If I place my flashlight right on this thing here, how do I show it? Here, maybe. It looks like there's numbers in these things. I don't see anything, but I feel like I'm on the right track. Look right into the middle. Maybe that's like a 1. I don't know. Left to right into the light. What's into the light? All right, is there another bright glow somewhere in this box? I feel like we're on the right track. Okay, so search for the brightest glow. I feel like this is it. Look right into the middle. The highlighted words are into the light. Right, middle, left to right. There's some ambiguity in there. What happens when I do this? What is it showing me? 103. How do I show that? If you look, the part that's just a circle, this one is the angel's dress. Camera. There. So it's a 1, and the button is O, and it's 3 is lit up. That's the best I've got. Am I looking at 3 backwards? I sometimes get confused. No, it's going to be the other way around at 3, 0, 1. I feel like that wants to be a 4. But all right. Let's give the first number a try. 3, 0, 1. At least, we tried. So from day 15, it's down, right, diagonal right. Nope, that's diagonal left. That's not the right answer. But all right, there's my card. It says, look right into the middle. All right, found the brightest glow. I got to sneeze now. Look left to right into the light. If we shine it down this way, it will cast a shadow of 703. I'm going to sneeze again. Let's just try that again and then maybe get a hint. So we started here, to the left, to the right, to the left. Nope, let's circle plus. Nope. All right, let's get a hint. I think we're on the right track, but there's a little too much ambiguity in interpreting the card. So day 15. First clue. Recommends looking for the brightest glow. If you found it and follow the further instructions, you should quickly find a solution. Well, I think the brightest glow is that shape on the box. Next hint. Did you see the bright spotlight on the cover? Yes. It's cone. Now you should look into the light. Yes, we looked. Also, if we look into the light, like if we pretend we cut out the hole. Okay, move on. Solution. All right, so I was on the right track, but I was slightly off. Hold the lid vertically, and then hold it up to the light source, and then you shine a light, it will look 304. And so if you no, you have to shine it from underneath. Okay, let's see if I can accomplish this on camera. So, I'm going to turn off my actual light in here. See if that helps. Oof. And there you kind of see it. It says 304. Wow. We were kind of on the right track. Okay, now I'm in the dark. Let's put the light back on. Okay, where's my... This light doesn't have an on-off switch. I have to unplug it. Okay, so 304. Let's get our next door. So let's do the work. 304. And we started here. It goes down right, down left. So star plus triangle, and that will be day 16. Tomorrow we'll open that. And I think that finishes our day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, doing silly shenanigans like this. And my flashlight. That flashlight was actually almost exactly the same size, the right size you needed. But tomorrow we'll be back at our usual time, 8 a.m. Pacific. And thank you so much. It was good chatting with you all. And have a good rest of your day. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun. I had fun with this. This is, even though we were close. Oh, thank you, Kay. That was very kind of you to say. I mean, you can't laugh at yourself. Life is going to be very difficult. I I go through life being silly. So again, have a good day. Bye, everybody.